Everything nice warmed up.
No space weather storms were observed for the past 24 hours. No space weather storms are predicted for the next 24 hours.
Well, that is good to know. Turn around the ham bands a little bit.
Well, I don't know if you're copying Jay or not, Bob, but I don't copy him that well myself here in the evening. And when I do, I have to put it on the vertical. So I'm going to stick him on, I'm going to set it down there and put him on the CQ100 for a W4OFR, a W100. Okay, yeah, okay, fine with the temperature. Well, turn it on. You have the, how are you running that, Bob, on the quick one there? If you're using the flex, can you use the CQ on top of it, over? Oh, okay. There you go. Okay, so you got to re-up. That doesn't take long with a credit card. So you can go through that in 5 minutes for you if you want. No problem. W4OFR, W100. But now I think we were on the vertical this last time, I think so. Anyway, I brought my antenna around to the south, so yeah, not much happening here. Up there, Brad, as I talked to you, 1.2 it was long golf right now, Brad. Terrific signal in Mississippi tonight. And what you need to do, Ed, is take the yellow, the capacitor of some kind that's on fire there in the shack, and terrific signal. At this time, so I didn't really know what to expect, but looks like they got up pretty good here. Strong signal from Savannah, and hope things are going well with you all. And I also say you've been having some seafood over there. NY4D, this is KM5MH with the group.
The most confident out on the face of the earth today in the final move of God to reach his remnant and prepare people for the coming of the Lord, to endure the tribulation, to stand fast unto the end. Tom covers on the air 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and over many of the 30 shortwave transmitted frequencies every day, every hour, all over the world. We'd like to hear from you, wherever you may be throughout the world. If you're able to do so, there are several means and methods by which you can do so. First, you can send me an email. My email address is simply last time. That's spelled L-A.
Paul had a new statue to the front of their group, and he wants to propose a toast. And as he held his glass, this is what he said. He said, all of us have every reason to be excited that the ADA is now the law of the land. That discriminatory practices involved.
Tuning around the 7 megahertz band, which is like, what, the 41 meter band or something like that?
Dr. Lansford. I mean, I walk out of man of religion. I go from a target on my back. You know what I mean? Because the world is secular. The world doesn't want religion. Well, that's fine. Christianity, Judaism.
Paul, tell us. That point.
And I'm telling you, I've read I'm all out of time with this stuff, and you feel my
WBCQ 7490.
to hang up. And
Let's get all this radio set to the same frequency.
It's like Ezekiel chapter 11.
Good night, man. I will be. God bless you, man. Good night. Anybody else want to get in on this? 845-352-1010. What makes something that doesn't work so far?
Still can't quite get the antenna for the DX160 set up the way I want it.
Origin. What an insult to us. That's why warriors of the Supreme Court.
Maybe it's just the radio, I'm not sure.
Promise everybody, this is the world of politically correct. You've never seen a world like this before.
There we go. All radios are now set to WBCQ and 7490. Since Spectre Oz wants to see it, here's some more of the Hammarlund.
Ooh, the world goes on and does the craziest things to criticize.
Uh-oh. Oh. Should know better than using these switches. Okay, got to turn that one off and let it warm back up. So let's compare this one again real quick.
845-352-1010. Let somebody get in for all this. For goodness sake. Jewish Radio Network, Rabbi Yaakov Shivak, you're on the air.
Yeah, still not 100% happy with that DX160 antenna. Or like I said, maybe it's just the radio itself, I'm not sure.
845-352-1010. What do you do? Nobody has a comment. Well, what it is because people don't speak up. We are so involved in our gadgets that we hyper-focus on our little phones that's supposed to give us entree to the world so we make decisions and we use it to play games. And the only way that people get attention, Donald Trump gets attention to say some crazy outlandish things, but he's got some important things that he's got to say. Those ways the people don't listen otherwise. Do you trust this whole thing? Do you trust the electorate to decide who will have his finger on the bomb? This is the electorate that from the vote for Emmanuel Obama who want to give a deal to have our hands tied behind our back and blow us off the face of the earth?
Yeah, let me see something here with this one.
You all. There's a saying, and the Calvin has a saying. Stop at the hour of Calvary, and whoever's walk the walk, we're all in this together. Jewish Radio Network, Rabbi Yaakov Shivak, you're on the air, first thing they're calling from. Today, thank you very much.
Maybe it's a speaker. Maybe this would sound better if I was using a different speaker. Something to think about. Yeah, I definitely think I'm going to have to open up and clean out the Hammarlund. This thing isn't performing like it should. Turn it off for a while, let it cool off, and then turn it back on again, see what happens. Let's go to the Grundig.
No, democracy and half the country's on the dole, for God's sake. You hear me right? They got to bring it. They got to bring this car. Let's go. They don't have the acumen or the skill to support themselves. They're going to tell us how we should how we should deal with nuclear weapons. We got these people on the mind. That's it. Democracy, Rabbi, is used as a tool for discussion of many things. In other words, somebody says, it's the outline of the American heart, or democracy, or majority rule, any one of those are conversation killers because a lot of people depend upon one liner to turn their head back off. Well, I'll tell you what I think democracy is. Democracy has failed. In many cases, it fails with the current government available of this right question, right? Oh, it was supposedly a democracy to replace the czar. And instead, it was a gross failure, and it deteriorated to solidness. One second. Jewish Radio Network, you want to be on the air? Yes, please. You're not. Hang on. It deteriorated into Stalinist Russia, right? It deteriorated into after the Bolsheviks took over, they had because democracy very frequently was used the word. Anybody who wants to look at the communist constitution will make use of the fantasy land of the freest country in the country. Well, it was basically the Weimar, the Kerensky government was supposed to replace the czar. Yes. And have no luck with the czar.
Okay, let's tune around the 40-meter band using the Kenwood R-2000. This is the radio that I like to use the most for listening to hams.
That's what we use. We drink those big, of course, and our own bases, and we run our own they still got what we just use. Yep. Oh well. Hey, I'm not giving any popcorn sitting down here talking to you guys. I'll pick you guys up a little bit later.
I'm going to leave KWOT. Heading out. So in the morning, Jeff, and evidently for YouTube for popcorn. No, I'm going to take my shower and go to bed. Oh my gosh, the magic word, going to bed, Jeff. You're not going to believe it. I've been up since yesterday morning, came back from Hardee's, been up ever since. So, we will see you there in the morning. Okie doke, well, I look forward to it, that's for sure. KBOT. I tell you what, this is the radio station. Going up the wall and taking a look well, now, I've been outdone by a local here. Harold, N-A-K-O. He has stayed up for 5.5 days straight without a wink of sleep.
It's funny, the stuff they talk about on the ham radio bands. Let's go back real quick to the Hallicrafters and the DX160 on WBCQ 7490 kilohertz.
The confidence to believe that he really believes what he's saying. He's not going to go any further. I like him. Okay? Yeah. But, you know, and there are dictators that if they wouldn't want to harm the Jews, they would have been great for that country too. I don't understand. But to make it a comparison.
Yeah, that sounds good. So,
And a massive dictator is dead wrong.
now these two radios, these are on two separate antennas, and as Greg pointed out the last video I did, it's kind of hard to judge which one's getting the signal better, because you know, one radio might be better than the other, or the one antenna might be better than the other. So, but
my bottom line is a quotation from a famous American, right?
I don't know. Right now the DX160 doesn't sound too bad. I don't know. I kind of think the Hallicrafters sounds a little bit better. Yeah, I'm wondering if the DX160 won't sound better with a different speaker.
That was what the slave told the conquering Roman. He told them,
Well, since I spent most of the day, or part of the day that is, working on the antenna for this radio, let's tune around on this a little bit. We're on 7 megahertz, 41 meter band.
One day my pastor asked me to be a deacon, and I had the most wonderful nightmare imaginable. Trapped of time, never ending show,
I think this is WWCR on, what's the frequency? I think it's 7520. Oh, wait a second. I can confirm on the Grundig here.
I want to.
Okay, yep, that's 7520.
Maybe I should. I'll go to psychology. But I already go to church, Diane.
The church is a building. Inside, personal space. God's wrath.
For teachers,
I think this is WRMI on 7570. Yep.
Tell me you don't even know what he did. I was down around here in this farm last time, and I There's no thought about covenant or worship in our prayers.
CHU sounds like crap on here. Let's try it on the Grundig real quick. Much better. Just for the heck of it, just see what it sounds like on the Hallicrafters here.
Thank you, Melvin.
Glad you remembered.
It's got either summers. Okay, well, there's Brother Loudmouth. So, I think about where CHU is. Down the 9 megahertz band. Where the heck is CHU? Okay, find Brother Stir again.
And the song on the same arm
Okay.
went out of South End of Arm. It wailed
So that should
down
be okay,
South.
right? Okay, let's try tuning with band spread, see if we can find CHU on this one.
They didn't even know what we're lost in. They have no idea. They just how we
Hallicrafters isn't even picking up CHU. Unless I'm just missing it. You can hear it on the 160, but there's all this, interference around it.
Did you catch it? I gave it up.
Let's go through this again. Oh! There's CHU. Okay, so this is CHU on the Hallicrafters. And CHU on the Realistic DX160. I kind kind of tempted tomorrow, just for heck of it, just to see what happens, to unplug the wire that I'm using for an antenna from this radio and hook it up to the Hallicrafters and then see what that sounds like. Because I got two different pieces of wire for antennas for these two radios here. The Hallicrafters is just going out to the window and then attached to the slinky on the porch. And then the wire that's attached to this radio is kind of strung around the porch itself. So, kind of curious to see what happens if I would attach the wire from this radio to this radio, but I'm going to do that tomorrow because I'm kind of sick of pulling the radios out and unscrewing the screws and hooking the wire up and all that jazz, so I'll wait till tomorrow. Yeah, again, here it is with my main outdoor antenna on the Grundig. Just for the heck of it, let's compare radios. Let's go. Here we go. This Kenwood here is on the same antenna. Okay, now let's see if we can get the Hammarlund to cooperate with me. Let the tubes warm up real quick. Kenwood seems noisier. Grundig. Kenwood. Grundig. Kenwood. Okay, now let's see if we can get the Hammarlund to cooperate with me. I think I'm going to have to open this thing up sometime and clean it out, because yeah, sounds like it's still going to be a pain in the butt. Yep. Oh, wait.
John, a couple of days ago, I want to see my boys. They have grown so much.
I'm sorry about the divorce.
There we go. Now the Hammarlund seems to be
He died
working properly.
What about your job?
Gone. I'll just have to start over again.
Try to find CHU on the Hammarlund.
My career was an idol.
Okay, let's use the band spread again, see if we can find CHU. Okay, the Hammarlund still isn't quite working 100% because right here where I have the volume turned to, this should be really freaking loud. I got to turn it up all the way just to hear it. Now, if you weren't watching before, what I did was I flipped the limiter switch, and that just dropped the volume and everything. And it seems like when I either use the limiter switch or the ABC switch, that seems to mess things up. And my brother thinks that the switches just need to be cleaned, which I hope that's all that's needed, because I really like this radio. Usually if I turn this thing off and let it sit for a while, then things generally go back to normal, but
For in so doing, thou shalt heap coals of fire on his head.
yeah, because the estimator should be going up about here, but it's just barely moving above 0.
Sitting up in bed, and I told him my testimony.
Oh well, turn this thing off, maybe let it sit for a while. Maybe it'll cooperate better. Hate it when that happens. I'm gonna try something. Let's turn the automatic volume control off on the Hallicrafters here. Yep, still barely hear CHU. Okay, let's try something here. Turn this one back on. Let's go up to 9 megahertz. I better not leave it on here just in case this is copyrighted. Well, screaming preacher guy. Too bad the audio sounds like crap. Let's see here. Try tuning it in with the Hallicrafters here.
The sign! The one sign!
Oh God, brother stare.
Shall be the sign!
Oh, this station's coming in strong. And the signal just cut out. Okay, just for the heck of it, let's hear what this sounds like on my main outdoor antenna. Forward. Where'd you go, screaming preacher guy?
The reason that anger turns towards us is because we have turned away from it.
He's gone.
But when we turn back to
Oh well, so much for screaming preacher guy.
I want to make that point clear because that's an important point. So that brings me to this section. Getting ready for God's power. Getting ready for God's power.
People try watching us on the radio.
Yeah, that's probably copyrighted.
You repent for turn to the Lord. Your brethren and your children will be treated with compassion by those who need respect, so they may come back to this land for the Lord your God is gracious. The Lord your God is merciful, that he will not turn his face from you if you return to him. Now,
Yeah, that should be WTWW on 94.6. Oh, I think that's Greece on 94.20. Did I miss that on here? Wait a second, how the heck am I getting WBCQ?
Kilohertz and 93.95 kilohertz from studios with WRMI in Okeechobee, Florida. Thank you for listening.
Okay, so this should be 93.95. Yeah, because True News is starting up.
There shall be signs in the sun.
So yeah, this should be 94.20, which is Greece. My thing is, I don't know if this is copyrighted, so...
Microphone. One mission. One message.
Turn back up here real quick. Gotta check something on the Shortwave.info.
Second coming of Jesus Christ. And now for the most powerful hour on radio. Here is Inside Newsman, Rick Wiles.
this is True News, 1 hour of uncensored news, views, and commentary. Welcome to the program. I'm Rick Wiles. I have a serious message to deliver to you throughout this program.
Yeah, he wants you to give you money because God told him so.
Mr. Washburn contacted me this morning from Ecuador. Many of you know that Blessed Orphan has been in a fiery furnace for about 9 months.
Just watch, he's going to be asking for money.
Very briefly, what the situation has been, my daughter and son-in-law, Marshall, and our grandchildren went to Ecuador in July 2012. They started a child rescue ministry in a small Amazon jungle town. They literally saved the lives of many children, including toddlers. And God saved the souls of many children too. And as you can imagine, that didn't go down well with everybody. Action was taken last fall by local authorities, local branch of the state agency, to shut down the children's home. My wife Susan was there at the time with Carissa when the armed police entered the facility and made them leave and literally took over Blessed Orphan's children's home. Time for me, as Carissa's father, because I've had to refrain from talking about it on the radio. Carissa repeatedly asked me not to make on-air comments because it was only complicating matters for them. And that was not easy for me, first of all, as a talk show host, and second, as a father, because I was very upset about what had happened to them. And I still can't relay to you all the things that she confided to me this morning, but this is what I can't say to you.
Yeah, let's not flip this. It's going to be the usual. And God says you should give us money because money, 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 because money, 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 money.
Your king, nor to my service.
Now this is 9475.
Father in heaven, the Father of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Something kind of weak in there. Can't quite make it out. There's China Radio International. Well, just for heck of it, let's compare it with the Hallicrafters again.
A reservist.
That old wheel is gonna roll around.
Earlier in the month, Belarusian police as reports
There we go.
are suspicious of having links to the Islamic State militant group. Reports say that it's gone to Iraq to visit historical sites and was mistakenly thought to be a terrorist. With only days to go before the United States election, the city that will host the 2025 Winter Olympic Games, Beijing's bid committee is briefly in Kuala Lumpur, where the selection will be made, telling them the scarcity of math.
Okay, so let's go back to
Different location is not a weakness for any ability to host a successful game. And theorize one chance at more.
China's organizers have reiterated the country aims to host the political and economical games that can leave a powerful legacy for China and East Asia by improving the winner's wet market. Through these calls, Beijing has already announced that the 2008 Olympic Games venue 3 years with the indoor events at the Winter Games, including figure skating, sailing, and hockey. However, the starting of school events will be held at 200 sites in Yanqing and Zhangjiakou, 70 and 180 kilometers away from Beijing respectively. Speaking at the briefing in Kuala Lumpur, Beijing Big Committee spokesperson Shortwave said to host the games in 3 locations is not a weakness. The watching has business a disadvantage or advantage to have 3 different venues. Many people think this is the weakness of Beijing, which is wrong, because we need to consider about the sustainability of the venues. We don't think having all venues in one location will bring benefits to the games. In terms of the scarcity of snow, the spokesperson indicates that this organizational ability will be a very important factor for running the game. The strong signals on the DX160 sound really good. It's just when it's surrounded by the by interference, it sounds like crap. Just for the heck of it, just see what the CRI sounds like with the Grundig here using the telescopic antenna. China is also expected to return to relatively close to sufficient snow. Beijing is now looking forward to being the first city to have hosted both the summer and winter Olympic Games. A Canadian member with Beijing State Team made this year. Beijing with the games would be one of the winter sports in the country to be performed.
Not too bad.
Eventually, we succeed in becoming the host city of 2022 Olympic Games. Locally, tremendous in addition to the.
Now I know this is not much to go on, but the DX160 sounds sounds better like this, the signals from there.
Archaeological competitors remaining in the race to finally wrap orbital Friday on Friday, following a final.
Curious, just want to hear what this sounds like with the external antenna on the Grundig.
Often that released a responsibility recognition report following the death of a woman who fell into a hole that opened suddenly at the top of an escalator at a shopping center. The report says staff at the shopping center discovered that a panel at the top of the escalator was loose a mere 5 minutes before the accident and not take measures to stop the escalator and repair. Security camera video, which went viral online, shows the 31-year-old victim briefly clinging to the edge of the gap, holding up a young son to be rescued by a mall staff member. The child escaped unharmed, and the mother was later found dead.
Sounds pretty good. Now, just for heck, let's go back to Hallicrafters.
Focus on these elevators and escalators. Stay away and just fire hazards. You change the thing. Actually, people should pay attention to that.
Who's that? My kid from the wash.
Second, people should watch out. The movies. Players get caught in the face as most likely to try to speak to you. Finally, pay attention to the end of the instrument. Experts also remind people that the red emergency stop buttons located at each end of the escalator can be used to save lives, since they should stop the escalator's movement within 2 seconds. A man who beat up a female driver and assault that stunned the public has been charged with intentional injury. His trial started on Monday morning in Chengdu, the capital city of southwest Sichuan province. The driver, Sumin Chang, was detained by police, punching and kicking the female driver repeatedly because her DNS driving scared.
It fell took place on May 3rd and stunned the public after video clips were uploaded to the internet. While public anger initially focused on the male driver, public opinion turned against the female driver when additional video footage showed her dangerous lane changing. The court is yet to hand down a sentence. As expected, the attacker will be faced with penalties after the woman suffered broken ribs, a concussion, and severe bruising. China's Ministry of Public Security soon launched a campaign against dangerous driving as a way to rein in the country's growing road rage cases. Statistics show that police handled 156 million dangerous driving cases between January 2012 and June of this year. Attorney Court has accepted a case against ConocoPhillips, China, and China now.
Yeah, still hard to make a final decision as to which antenna is working the best and which radio sounds the best. I know Greg said there are many variables to consider, and it's not really accurate going by what you hear, but it seems like the audio quality is good on this, but it seems like this one's picking up the weaker signals a little bit better. So I'm gonna have to play around with that some more. Let's go back to the Kenwood here and tune around the amateur radio bands. Let's go up to 20 meters here.
Kilo, the song is Kenwood R-2000, November, Bravo, Juliet. Just want to get a check right down for me a minute, sir. I just got it hooked back up in the vehicle. I'm doing it's a little TS-2000, a Toyota screwdriver instead of over the promptly 400 watts on peak is all. Just don't make sure it's stopping, okay? pioneer. Anyway, he thought he'd be there for Oshkosh, and it turns out he was still recuperating in the hospital by the time the convention came about. And so back then we didn't have cell phones, but a little distance from the runway when the Harrier went off, and I could barely hear myself speak. And I said, "Here's Martin, here's what you're missing." Aviation Harrier is really amazing, so you definitely have to put some plugs in your ears. So let's see. So you went, I assume Oshkosh is running now. This is the end of July. Did it end up this weekend? Over.
Let's go down to 80 meters and see if my favorite group of hams are talking right now. On 3850. That's a big bunch of milk.
KB0PD, KB0PD, KA0DJ, going. KB0PD, KB0PD, KA0DJ, going. KB0PD, 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 KA0DJ, going. KB0DJ, KB0PD. KB0PD, KA0DJ, 5 and 9, Zoe Coffee. Roger, 5-9 plus 20 for you, and SWISP, you're walking 1.3. Roger that. Well, 1.3 is fine. Did you push the auto shield button on it? Yes, I did once. I mean, can I try one more time? Now it's going to hang out right about in there. Alright, that's fine. That's beautiful. Just tweak on that fully meter element a little bit, see which way you want to move it by going up and down the band a bit, see where it's like, 7.2.0, and see if you need to make it shorter or you need to make it longer.
Well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. I'm going to stop the broadcast in a moment. Sorry you didn't get to see more of the Hammarlund having issues with the things. So hope everyone enjoyed the video, and as always, peace and all that good stuff.